I guess when you've never actually dedicated your life to service ever, to your country ever, when you didn't wear the uniform of your country, it's easy to throw around the word traitor, I guess. And Elon Musk is one of these. Former illegal immigrant who found his way to citizenship after having overstayed his visa, getting a fake visa for student when he wasn't a student. Who knows what the story is? It's hard to tell. He lies about his past. We have to glean from little snippets of comments from his brother and his family. But let me tell you, as someone who served in the United States Marine Corps for many years, enlisted fella I was, it bothers me a lot when folks like Elon Musk, folks like Tucker Carlson, folks like Donald Trump, denigrate the service, call into question the patriotism and love and dedication to the country of people like Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly, more of a moderate Democrat, not a guy that I align with politically, but a good and decent man. A guy with a heart for serving his country, loyal to his country, honoring the oath he took to the Constitution. I'm looking for my copy here, to support and defend this document against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And there was a tweet, a reply to something, I believe it was a reply to a tweet from Mark Kelly, where Elon Musk called him a traitor. And last night he was on with Bret Baier, the golf partner, hanger at holidays at Mar-a-Lago, Bret Baier, the Minecraft character. And he was questioned. Elon Musk was questioned about this. Would you still call him a traitor? Would you back that up? What do you think about what you said? And he doubled down on the comments. A man, Elon Musk, who has never, ever been of service to this nation, ever, has the gall, has the balls to call Mark Kelly, combat fighter pilot, astronaut, United States Senator who has dedicated his entire adult life to serving this nation, he still doubles down on calling him a traitor. Watch this and we'll talk about it on the other side.
You give it out, in other words. Democratic Arizona Senator Mark Kelly posted on X about his trip to Ukraine to push for continuing to send U.S. weapons and support there, and you posted that he was a traitor. Well, why do that?
Well, I think somebody should care about the interests of the United States above the interests of another country. And sure. If they don't, they're a traitor.
Yeah, but he's a decorated veteran, a former astronaut, a sitting U.S. senator.
It doesn't mean it's okay for him to put the interests of another country above America.
Obviously, there are some Republicans who think supporting Ukraine is the right thing still, but there is a battle back and forth about how do you think it comes to an end?
Well, I think there will be a negotiated peace, and the thing that we should be concerned about is we should have empathy for the thousands of people that are dying every day in trenches, for no movement in.
Something that just came to mind, apropos of nothing. Should someone who is high on drugs have their kid with them all the time? Unrelated to anything. It is strange you can hear his kid in the background. Like, you're the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Do you not have enough money to afford a babysitter? Listen, it is absolutely within the interest of the United States of America to assist our ally, Ukraine, in the war that has been foisted upon them by Russia. The murderous dictator, Vladimir Putin, firebombing hospitals, murdering pregnant women. It's in our interest that that war take place over there before it comes to the shores here. And it's not just a liberal or progressive or democratic opinion. Lots of Republicans understand the lay of the land here. Elon Musk, first of all, I don't know why at all anybody gives a single shit about what rocket guy, electric car guy, the guy who holds no patents, isn't a genius, what he feels about foreign policy whatsoever. He's never wore the uniform. He's never actually sacrificed. Why do we care what Elon Musk thinks about foreign policy and who is not our ally. A guy who's never taken an order from a dictator across the country about how his companies operate that he didn't take, whether it be India, whether it be other despots across the country or across the globe who tell him what can and can't appear on Twitter, what posts have to be deleted. It's only when it comes to the United States, where we have liberal democracy, that he pushes back and says, no, I'm a free speech absolutist. Anywhere else, no free speech. Doesn't care about it at all. Here, people need to be able to say the N-word freely. Oh, hey, I'm a free speech absolutist. While calling a sitting United States Senator, combat war veteran, astronaut Mark Kelly a traitor. It's comical. Anyway, Mark Kelly was on CNN, asked about this, and he said it better than I have up to this point and probably will in the future. Watch this.
Defending, calling you a traitor, making his explanation. At this point, what do you say?
Well, I don't even know if he deserves a response, but what I will say is that I've spent an entire career standing up for our country, defending our country, flying in combat over Iraq, flying in space on the space shuttle, serving in the United States Senate. My entire life has been about serving this country. And I always stand with the best interest of our nation. And I will tell you this, Aaron, standing with our allies and standing up for democracy is in the best interest of the United States. And when you consider, who is Elon standing with at this point? A bunch of billionaires? It seems to me that some folks in the administration sort of switch sides here. I would put Elon at this point in the category of being much closer to Russia on this issue, this specific issue in a war against with one of our allies against one of our adversaries. I want this thing to end as much as anybody. But he throws this traitor word around, at least with regards to me, fairly freely. I don't think he's a serious guy, and he hasn't given this a lot of thought.
Well, it's not a serious word, obviously, to use. It is a serious word, but in the context of you, I understand your point about being uncertain as to whether even reply to it.
Look, if we're looking at anybody who's a traitor here, it's Elon Musk, who is a traitor to the people of the United States. It's someone who is treasonous against the interests of citizens of this country who have paid taxes. Unlike Elon Musk, who for many years, as a billionaire, as the richest human being on the planet, has avoided paying taxes. Some years altogether. Imagine being a billionaire who paid zero federal income taxes. Excuse that, Republicans. Make sense of that. And listen, if you want to just prostrate yourself before billionaires and let them have at it and do with you as they will please, you do you. That's not what I'm into. I'm not here to kink shame whatever you like, but I'm not one who's fond of the boot of billionaires to be upon my neck. What do you think out there? I'd love to know. Have you been following this? You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Follow me on the social media if that's your thing. I'd love to see you there. I'm at Dollemore. A lot of at Dollemore stuff going on. When you got a goofy last name, you just got to roll with it, I guess. Anyway, I love and appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. Be genuine. Take care of one another.